So today is day 47 of 75 hard. It's 16th July 2023 and I'm rereading Rich Dad Poor Dad today from page 24. If I find anything that's worth highlighting, I would say it on the video. So let's start. So there's not quite a lesson in the first 3 pages of today's reading, but the gist of it is that like I was continuing from yesterday, so Robert had went to Rich Dad to ask for a raise, where he expressed his anger, and Rich Dad said that he was teaching him a lesson. And now Rich Dad asked him. First, he told him that the rich don't work for money, the poor work for money. The rich makes the money work for them. So that's the main line, and what he explains that more money will not solve your problem. See, if you're uh, working a 9 to 5 job, getting a certain amount of money, and you're always in debt, you're always struggling and thinking that more money will solve your problem. You work harder, you get more money, but still your problems don't get solved. So what he is trying to say that we have to change our attitude towards money. We have to change how you are spending that money, how we are using the money that we get. That's how we will become rich. That's how there is we will see it later in the chapters. What then the rich dad made a deal with Robert is that he told him that now first you were working for 10 cents an hour, now you'll work for nothing because you said you don't want to work for money, you want to get rich. So you will be learning, but you have to work for nothing. So that was the gist of it, and now I'm going to read from page 28. So let's see. So in pages 28 and 29, the rich dad offers Robert and Mike that do you want to take the deal of 25 cents an hour? Then they did not agree because they thought that rich dad was making a point. And then he said, okay, I'll pay you $1 an hour, which was a lot. And then said, okay, $2. And then said, okay, $5. So what rich dad was testing was that what was the price? How much will they give in? Will they give up to their feelings that he was testing? And when first it was very hard for the Robert and Mike to hold the temptations, but at last they conquered their feelings and they realized and then got calm. And then Rich Dad said that good. In his words, most people have a price, and they have a price because of human emotions named fear and greed. And he says that first, the fear of being without money motivates us to work hard, and then once we get that paycheck, greed or desire starts us thinking about all the wonderful things money can buy. Like if I have been made an offer of getting $2 an hour, I would start imagining what things I could get with those $2 an hour. If I work for 3 hours a week, then let's say $6 an hour, how much things can I buy from that money? So that is really tempting. But if we do not give to those feelings, if we understand that do we really need it, do we really need to work that much to get that much, then we could, like, if you don't have work, then that's a good deal. But let's say you have something better to do with your time, then are those $6 really worth it? So that's what Rich Dad is trying to tell us. He's trying to teach us that we should use our brains. We should not simply give in to our feelings. We should use our mind. We should think properly and really see if that it's worth it. So that's page 29. I'm still reading. I'll read 4 or 5 pages more and then I'll see. So this is a quote from page 32. So many people say, oh, I'm not interested in money, yet they'll work at a job for 8 hours a day. So this quote can be misunderstood that Like, okay, you can love your job, you can do it for you because you love it, and it can still be that that job pays off your daily expenses. So you really need to work. If you have to work overtime, you have to work for it. You can still love that job and you can still work on it for 8 hours a day. But what I think this really directs towards is that let's say there's a job that you don't quite like doing it. Okay, you most of the days you don't like doing it, but you pretend that I like this job. You pretend that you like that job, and you don't really want to do 8 hours a day. You don't want to do it. You just want okay, you rarely like it, and but still you do. You grind yourself through those 8 hours for the paycheck, and you lie to yourself that, and you lie and say that okay, I love this job. So yes, you may grind for a job. I think that, in my opinion, you may grind to make money, but don't lie to yourself. Whatever it is, accept the truth. Tell to yourself that okay, I don't like this job, but I have to get this money, so I'm doing it. And after I accumulate a certain amount of money, a certain goal, then I'll start looking for jobs that I love and I can do even with a little bit less pay. So I think that's what they're saying, that don't lie to yourself, whatever it is, accept. That's page 32. So I finished page 33 of this book today, but I find it really boring because it feels like studying for your exam because I'm rereading the stuff. So I think I'll take a break from this book and all my completed books, because I still remember quite a bit of them. It would have been better to go through the highlighted points and not through the whole book, because it feels really slow and it feels boring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a new book. I'm going to start this book, the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. Uh, Let me read the back of the book and let's see. So yeah, this book seems nice. I guess one of my friends from Instagram recommended me this book. If I'll confirm that and I'll mention it in the description if that's true, and I'll mention him and this book. Then I'll start reading from tomorrow, and I'll make these videos as well for this book. So I guess that would be more interesting to start a new book. And this book is quite thick compared to this Rich Dad. It's pretty thick, and the writings are, it's not that the writings are very large, and compared to the recent two books, Eat That Frog and The War of Art, it's a lot large and it will take a lot of this. It's 400 pages. So yeah, about if I read about 12 pages per day, it will take a lot of time, more than 40 days. So yeah, reading this book, I'll complete my 75 hard. I'll try to complete this book by the end of 75 days. I'll try reading more. So there's that. Let's see. So bye today.